on that note.
So, on that note, we need a large round of applause for Superman Adventure. Superman Adventure. That's Superman Adventure.
Cheers. Been eating idiot food for 14 days. I've had diarrhea and stomach aches, and none of that compares to how ill I felt when we decided to call it a day. The woman in Summerfield, she keeps complaining I'm looking ill. She says, stay away from those convenience foods. She says, they're gonna be the death of you. What's the point? Anything but money. Gonna write a song like Coldplay. We're gonna creep into the top 40. We're gonna tour till we hate each other's guts. And the record companies facing mass redundancies, cause the second album fails to be everything we should. I say I'm sorry. Tuesday night she calls me on the phone, and she says this thing ain't good for me. Like idiot food will cause obesity. This thing was always doomed to be something that would get inside of me and leave me incomplete, like Esther Ransom but without the teeth, or like, I don't know, a new order book with just 3 pictures of Peter Hook and there's loads of Bernard Sumner, and that's okay, but somehow it feels wrong. It's like the greatest hits but without the hit song, which in their case would probably be Blue Monday, I imagine. But what's the point? Anything but money. Gonna write a song like Coldplay. We're gonna creep into the top 40. We're gonna turn till we hate each other's guts. And the record companies facing mass redundancies, cause the second album fails to be everything it should. I say I'm sorry and disappear for maybe 12, maybe 15 years. Pretend we're dead perhaps. We can put all our cash into a trust fund under someone else's name and start again somewhere better, somewhere hotter. I'll learn the drums, you can learn the guitar. We write songs about things that don't really matter, about the way that our bodies slowly growing fatter and the sun's too hot. There's nothing on the telly. I walk into pubs, no one recognises me at all. I wanna look them in the eye and say, hey, hey. I was on Jules Holland for 2 or 3 weeks. I must have exchanged pleasantries with at least 3 members of the Kaiser Chiefs, and Jo Wiley was there. She gave me a look that said you'd never be great, but your songs are quite good. And me and my ex-boyfriend used to play him in bed. She said I can't get the feeling from out of my head. She said when you stood there on stage that he's still there beside me, and I'm living in some kind of alternative reality. And we never had to split up the CD, she said, or argue about which ones were his or which were mine. We're both doing fine. And this song means nothing.